Hey guys, welcome back to episode number 12. As promised, we will be doing a bit of Pokemon contesting today. It probably will not be the entire episode, so if you're not interested, just go ahead and kind of scroll through until you find where we leave the contest hall. But otherwise, hope you'll join me for this and see what contesting is all about. Pokemon Contest Spectacular. Alright, get all fired up. So I remember the basics, but not too much about it. Oh, Owen, thanks for playing along back there. I guess it was quite the shock, huh? But I don't mind that. Contests really are fantastic, you know. I'm sure you'll get hooked on them. Alright. Wow, you got scouted by the one and only Lycia? You're so lucky. Lissy and Ali's performance up on stage is amazing. They're unbeatable. Huh. Hope I can beat them one day. We'll see. Lissy and Ali are the idols of the Contest Spectacular circuit. Everyone looks up to them. Oh yeah, they're different circuits. Like each one, or maybe it's not different circuits, maybe it's different locations, where you have to like beat this one to go on to the next one, or I don't know, something like that. Lissy, give me your autograph, and I want Ali's footprint too. A big machine with a speed indicator and a meter. Oh, that's the there's a little cool mini game. I actually probably my favorite part of the contest, if I remember, is this like mixing machine where you can mix berries into I think they're called Pokeblocks, which makes sense because we have a Pokeblock case. Um, and you can feed into your Pokemon to increase their contest stats. You can take a picture of Pokemon during a contest spectacular and upload it and brag. Yep, cool. Probably won't be doing that though. What should I do? I can't come up with an idea for a really fashionable Pikachu costume. That's right, I think you can like get like a cosplay Pikachu in this and dress him up, but I don't know if we'll be doing that. I want to raise a Pokemon that's the strongest and the best for both battles and any contest spectacular. It's vexing trying to figure out which moves I should make it learn. Yeah, it's hard because some moves are good at contests and some moves are good in battling and finding the right combination. I'm sure certain Pokemon could do it, but you might have to. It'd be hard to find one that could have like the ideal four moves for battling and the ideal four moves for contests. I think more likely you'd be able to find a combination that's like pretty good for battling and pretty good for contests, but not quite ideal for either. Sort of a jack of all trades versus master of one. Hey man, I'm like majorly cheese, I just wanted to know why my Pokemon never won, like hey. So like I gave the judge my 2 cents, they're free and he wouldn't hear me out. Like, hey, so like total buzzkill, man. Hey, like you, zip it, just take this. TM41 Torment. Alright. um yeah, like you said, it won't yet let the opponent Pokemon use the same move twice in a row. I don't know what happens if you use Torment and Encore. I wonder if one overrides the other or if it forces them to use Struggle every other turn. Struggle is the move they can't use, they can only use, and you have to use when you cannot use any of your other moves. Mainly that happens because you run out of power points, but it can also happen because you're forced to be unable to use a move because of like disable, and if that's your only move, well there you go. Alright, so who's this guy? Also, that guy kind of reminds me of somebody I know. I'm in charge of preparing the contest hall for everyone. If you'd like, I can create a special effect during the talent round. Sure. Can't wait to see your special effect. Oh, I've also remembered that I never talked about Thief, the TM I got in the other in the museum. So Thief doesn't have a lot of power. It's a 40 base power dark type attack. But what's cool about it is that if your enemy is holding an item and your opponent is not, they will take your opponent's item. Kind of like Switcheroo, but it doesn't switch them, it just takes it. And it's permanent too, at least when you use it on a wild Pokemon, which is cool because if a Pokemon's holding a rare wild item, you don't have to catch it to get that item, you can just use Thief. I have a story about that too that I'm sure I've told one of my other Let's Plays, but I'll tell them this one again at some point when I have the time. I'm going to make a note here to tell my story. There we go. I am keeping a list now. Could it be? Oh, could it? Are you really gonna go try a contest for me? I'm happier than a gloom with a sunstone. I know. This chapter of your story should definitely be called My Big Beginning, My Heart-Pounding Contest Debut. That's what I'm calling it. Ooh, but if you're gonna take the stage, you've got to come here with me first. She has a Interesting fashion sense, too. So if you're taking on a contest spectacular, there's something you have to have for me. Tee hee, I know it's sudden, sorry. Truth is, you're the 100th trainer that I've scouted, Owen. That's a really big deal, you know. It's gotta be fate, right? I think you're just the trainer I've been looking for. What are all these random flashes? Is there like a strobe light in here? Oopsie, sorry, got a little carried away. But the point was, would you like to, well, do you think, want to wear this for your contest debut? Oh, I really don't. I really, really don't. I guess I have to. Oh my god, it's got a bow on it. And look at my hair. Oh, that is not cool. I think Lissy and I have very different definitions of cool. Um, yeah, I'm not into like high fashion or really fancy haircuts like that. Like, I just think it makes you look stupid personally. But hey, everyone has their own tastes. All right. Well, I guess I will wear that during my contests. All right. Well, so is that it then? Can I go sign up now? All right. Now we know what that leads to. And I think I've already been up here. Yep. All right. Now at last it is time to join the contest. Welcome to the Pokemon Contest Spectacular. Keep on trying until you become a contest star. Introduction round, okay? The appearance of Pokemon that have raised their coolness, cuteness, or other conditions with Pokeblocks will be judged. Then the talent round, and they use their moves, and you dazzle the audience with your moves. Yep, and they have different conditions like coolness and cuteness, which are like move types kind of. After you place first in a normal rank contest, you can win your way through higher ranks. I'm not going to participate just yet because I want to kind of scout my Pokemon. And what do you do? Show up to the judges with people nearby. Okay. So this is like if you want to do contests with like your friends. I know my friends and I, we did like battles and trades and stuff. We never did contests together. Actually, a lot of my friends stopped playing around the time Generation 3 came out. I was one of the few that actually got it. Like, we were really into the original games, and Gold and Silver as well. I remember when, I'm sure I told this story in my other Let's Play, but when Pokemon Gold came out, it came out a day early. Like, Toys R Us had it a day before the official release, and my friend came home with it and told me, and I made him promise, I feel like such a jerk, but I made him promise not to start playing until I got home so we could start it together. And then I think I started playing on the way home because I just couldn't wait. But I was a kid. Don't judge me too hard. So I was actually had a leg up on him because I made him promise, but he shot me in the eye with a spitball once, so we'll call that even. But yeah, good times. There was definitely a lot of fun playing those older games. Um, all right, so what I want to scout out here, you guys have probably seen me scrolling past the contest move thing. So these are their stats. They have none right now because I haven't fed them any Pokeblocks. Um, I don't know why they're like sparkling. I guess they all just sparkle in order. Now I think Pokemon do um, more easily train up in certain areas depending on their nature. Like a Pokemon with a certain nature might uh, increase their beauty stat more easily. Um, so that's I think part of round one. And then round two, the move one, is when they use different moves, and all the moves have different effects, and they all have different styles too. So if you're in like and each contest is based on a certain stat. So if you enter a Pokemon in a tough contest, you want them to have lots of tough moves, like ideally 4 tough moves. Although I think you can still get some points for using other moves, but they really want to see tough moves. Um, so maybe I'll do a cool contest with Ford here, since he has 2 cool moves at least. I wonder if like Rock Team I could retrain with a TM at any time. So I wonder if there's another cool move I could teach him with a TM, since TMs are reusable. All right, where are the TMs? There they are. Okay, so that's beautiful. So cut. Oh, he can learn cut, but if he learns cut, he can't get rid of it. I was excited for a second there. Oop. Bulk up. Okay, I could use bulk up. Steel Wing nobody can learn. Alright, well let's go ahead and teach him bulk up then. Hopefully I remember to reteach him Rock Tomb. Although to be honest, bulk up is not the worst move in the world to teach Combuskin. Yep, so this is clever. Ember, so if I overrode Ember, Ember's not a TM move, so I can't relearn it, at least not for a long time, and by that time I won't want to relearn it, so. Alright, but Rock Tomb is a TM, so not a problem. Bulk up in battle increases your attack and defense by 1 stat, so it actually would be pretty good for Combustion. I am a little nervous about using stat increasing moves as well. I know I'm like handicapping myself so much in these games, but you almost have to make it a good battle. Because I will use them sometimes, I'm not like super against them, but I am a little, oh, I wanted to train him up first, sorry, not yet, not yet. Um, so for example, I did teach my Metagross Own Claws, and it got one good, if it started with Own Claws, and got its accuracy and attack up, I'm worried it could easily sweep an opponent's team, although I guess it's still pretty slow, so there is that. But we'll see, I might just teach it like Thunder Punch or something instead. So can I use this thing yet? I kind of assumed somebody would tell me about berry mixing. Oh, I know, could I use the... No. I think the case is only for once you make them, but I think you have to make them using that berry mixer. No. Oh good, I can register more than one, I like that. Sorry, got a text message, let me just check that, make sure it's nothing important. Ah. I will get back to that later. Okay. So can I use that? Maybe you don't need to go to a station. Maybe the station's only for doing it with your friends? I don't know. So it looks like we already have some Pokeblocks. Well, that's cool. It comes with a lot. Oh, nice. Oh, wait a minute. No, so this is just the Pokeblock case, right? Oh, make. There's a make tab. Okay. So I assume red is cool because the red icon is the cool icon. Sorry for the meandering here. I'm trying to figure this out. I did this a long time ago, like I said, but I clearly don't remember that much. Okay, so we have 3 cool moves. Cool is red, so it's red, orange, blue, yeah, and pink. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Oh good, so you can use multiple key items just like X and Y. Glad they kept that improvement. Alright, so yeah, they have the same colors. So if I give a red one, and let's give a really good red one here to, so I think the ones that have a plus, I think that might be a new mechanic, but they, I guess, do more. Oh, you can see there how much it would increase. See the little red icon on the middle of the star? There you go, forward. Now his coolness is higher. I guess you can just keep feeding him. Can you feed him unlimited? Or I wonder if you have to, like, you know, do something first. There's probably a limit how much you can do, but since he seems to know a lot of cool moves, maybe I should, well, I don't know. Maybe I should figure out what his, like, long-term boost set's going to be. But I guess with TMs, you could really change it pretty easily. Although some of his final moves won't be TMs, so, you know, we'll see. I might regret this, but... So... Like I said, we have plenty of berries, and this is actually the reason I wanted to get plenty of berries in case I did contests. I could mix 4 red berries. What if I did 4 red and a blue? Is it not going to be a minigame? I kind of missed the minigame. Oh nice, you get more than 1 Pokeblock. That's nice. What if I did 2 of these and 1 of these, just to not use all my cherry berries? He's going to make like a 2-1 and 1, or probably not. So it looks like it's whatever you have most of. What if I do 1 of each? Oh, that's 2 blue, isn't it? Yeah, those are both blue. Okay. Alright, here we go. Rainbow Pokeblocks. I guess they improve all the stats. Rainbow Plus, too, so that's a really good one. But I really want... Oh, that's going to be Rainbow again, isn't it? I need 1 more red. Ah. Sorry, guys. Alright, we'll do 1 more after this, and then I'll just go ahead and feed them what we have and start going. I just want to make sure... Oh, 4 red plus. Great, that's lucky. And we'll do this. And another red, and we have plenty of these guys. So yeah, it seems to be just whatever's the most common. Although I wonder if doing like 4 reds, would that give me a higher chance to do a, maybe even a guaranteed? I know I said one more, but I'm curious to test this out. It is, okay. So maybe if you do 4 of the same color, you get the really good ones. Alright, last one, promise. Alright, sweet. I do miss the minigame though. There was like a cool little like spinning thing. Maybe it's only when you, maybe you can only do it with friends now, but yeah, it's a shame. I missed that. Alright, so let's go into the feed mode. Where's the game? There's the game. And I guess we can just feed him the red plus ones, or is there a reason not to use? Because he's gonna get full at some point, so I might as well feed him the ones that are the best. I think I do remember something about that. Like maybe at a certain level they can only gain so much. I'm not sure what the threshold is. Maybe they can just keep going. Alright, we're gonna make my forward here the coolest Pokemon in town. Or Altaria won't know what hit it. So jamming, I think, prevents your opponents from doing stuff, whereas appeal makes your guy do more. Woke Up only has 1 heart, so I wonder if it like gets ready for the next move and makes the next move do more. That would be my guess. Otherwise, why would you ever use it? I do think maybe you don't like get as many points if you use the same moves over and over again, so there's the incentive to switch it up. But I don't think even when I played it a lot, I was really too clear on the hidden mechanics of it, how the audience judges your performance. Alright, let's give him the regular ones now, because we're out of the good ones. Seem to do almost as much. And we seem to be pretty cool to maxing out his coolness. It is increasing, right? It's hard to tell. I assume if it wasn't increasing, it would tell you, like, hey, this is not doing anything. Or it would tell me you're maxed out or something. Well, I don't see it moving. I'll give him like 1 more, because these things are cheap to make. If it doesn't move this time, I'm watching it very carefully. No, I think he's maxed. Interesting that they wouldn't say that, though. Alright, well, I think we're all set to go now. Let's enter, finally, our first contest. So it might be the whole episode, we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't take longer than the time we have left. If it does, I may just make this a long episode. And I definitely want to do a coolness contest, otherwise we will be in trouble. Normal rank, yes please. The camera shutter is a fixed volume. You just don't want to participate. Well, now that the camera shutter is going to be loud, no thank you. And there's my costume, of course. It's not a costume contest, but it is a contest costume. I do have my overall volume. I've been, again, still fiddling with it, so I think I've got it kind of right. Maybe it's a little low, but I'd rather it be too low than too high where you can't hear me. So we have Gianna and Tailster. Who is Tailster? Or Tailo, that makes sense. That would have been my guess. And the crowd roars. I'm curious to see what the new graphics are like. Camden and Bolt. Is that like a, oh, yep, Electrate. I couldn't think of a name, but I was thinking of the Pokemon, I promise. Have we seen Electrate yet? I don't know if we have. That was another Pokemon I trained in my original Sapphire Let's Play. Ronnie, I have no idea. Oh, Aaron. Oh, I haven't talked about Aaron yet. But anyway, Electrike is a decent electric type. It does have a Mega Evolution, or its evolved form does. I don't even recognize my own character. And it's fairly good, but it doesn't have a great move pool. So I trained one, like I said, with my first playthrough. But yeah, it's okay. It's kind of like Hariyama, where it's okay. It's not amazing, but if you want electric type, you know, it's pretty cool. All right, so which move are you going to use? Appeal move number 1. Oh, it's okay. Gets the Pokemon pumped up and prevents nervousness. That'd be good to use. All right, so let's go ahead and use Bulk Up. All right, you got it, Ford. We got 1 heart. 4 got even more pumped up than usual. And my coolness excited the audience. So the graphics really aren't that great, to be honest with you. There's nothing going on. It's all just really dark. There's a little bit of variation to it, but I'm not even sure that the camera's picking that up. Is that a bite, looked like? Tried to startle their Pokemon. Oh no! Combuskin got startled despite my bulk up. Now I'm in -1. Wait, so how come I got startled, but the future Pokemon do not? So I guess it's not very good to go first. Is it random? Wow. I guess that one gets more points if it goes after the others or something? That was not a very good round. Alright. What's the yellow mean? Like a bonus one from my bulk up, maybe? I'm worried using it more than once, though, is gonna, like, hurt. Oh, see, okay, so it does seem to randomize it, because now I'm last. Oh, it tells you there's attacks? That's cool. Some of them have more cool... no pun intended. Some of them have more stuff than others. I guess there's 5 rounds, because there's a star up there. Why do I have a star, though? I lost that round. So I'm going to use a peck and see what that does. So Aaron is first with the headbutt. So Aaron, or Aron, however you say it, is a pretty cool Pokemon. You actually can find it, I'm pretty sure, in that cave in Dewford. I just didn't happen to encounter any. Which is funny, because I train there a lot, so I'm not sure. Maybe it's only in, like, Steven's Cave. Look how many points he's getting. Everybody loves Tailo. But it's kind of slow, and it does have a lot of weaknesses, being Steel and Rock type. But the design of its evolutionary line is really cool. It's a really cool looking line. It has a really good move pool. Don't be tricked into teaching it special moves, though. It can learn a lot of special moves like Surf and Flamethrower, maybe even Thunderbolt, but it doesn't have the special attack to really use them. Alright, 5 stars. And excited the audience. That's good. Oh, and I stole one of his stars, I guess? Something like that. Oh, I'm first again. I hate that. See, what worries me is this says used a move of the same type, so maybe I should have used it at the end and not use is. Let's go for bulk up again. I'm worried I'm falling behind on the hearts, though, even though I'm preparing for future rounds. I got 3 that time. Coolness is radiating. This is it. Time for a spectacular talent. What's my talent? Kicking trees. Alright, best talent ever. Good job, Ford. Move the entire audience. Oh, look at all the hearts. Good job. Wonder what triggered that. Light screen. Is light screen even a cool move? Gave it a common collective. So there's a lot of mechanics into this that I just don't understand and don't really want to take the time to understand. Maybe later on I'll get more into it, but I'm not sure yet. Right now we're just kind of putting our feet in the water and testing things out. Alright, so it makes it nice and calm. So why am I not calm after I use bulk up, though? That's what gets me. What do the stars mean? Alright, one more time. So I'm again, if I was at the end, I would use double kick. Ooh, Ember. It's a very appealing move, but it's not cool. So let's use Peck. Bulk up, Peck. Bulk up, Peck. Hey, seems to be working pretty well. I'm surprised they're not like really showing the whole audience. Maybe the stars or how excited. Maybe that's if you go first, you can take away the audience's excitement so that they can't give their stars to the rest of the team. Or I don't know. Maybe you can fill up their stars. There's not many stars left to give. Not many slots left to fill. Ooh. He did something to Electrake. The Pokemon going after it. But I'm not sure what. It tried to startle the others. So it startled Aaron. It looks like, oh, poor Aaron. Whoa, what? Oh, that was just the end of the round. Okay. I think. Last move. Okay, number 5. Once again, I'm up first. I hate that. I'm worried double kick might come back to bite me here. Like, should I be using jamming stuff like the yellow hearts early on? Yeah, let's go. It says badly startles, so maybe if it is not retroactive, but like forward active, maybe it'll startle them later, but probably not. it failed. Yeah, I guess nobody else had gone, so it startled them. Oh well, probably should use Peck, but hey, I still got like 5 hearts, so it's not too bad. I do like how like there's 4 competitors at the same time. That's kind of cool. In like regular battles. Another light screen. Just winding up my thoughts on R, and so I could see training one if you like really like the Pokemon line, and Agri in its final form is really cool looking, and it does have a Mega Evolution now, which is even cooler, because it loses the Rock type, so it's pure Steel, which is actually a really good type. But it is slow, so I would definitely recommend teaching it like Automize or Rock Polish or something like that to make it faster. Because if you have a fast Agrin, especially a fast Mega Agrin, it can do a ton of damage. It's a really high attack stat, and a really high defense stat, and also a really high I was gonna say weight as well. Whoa, I think we won by a long shot, it looks like. Um, so if you use the move Heavy Slam, which is a really powerful Steel type move based on the Pokemon's weight, it can do a ton of damage. I almost want to train one now, but as much as I do like Agrin, I like Metagross better, so Metagross is my Steel type of choice. So I think that means we won, right? Number 1 by a long shot? Let's take a photo. Yay, good job. Sure, why not? I'm sure I have tons of memory because I've never used the application before. I really only use the DS to play Pokemon games, so still, it's one of the best money I've ever spent because I enjoy playing these games a lot, clearly, and I enjoy making these Let's Plays. Owen's Pokemon performed the best. Next time you can enter your Pokemon in the Super Rank. Ooh. Alright, I might do that, but maybe next time. Someone is waiting for me in the green room. Oh, who could it be? I bet you it's Lycia. It is. Owen, wow, grats. I watched it all, you were great. You trained me well, Lycia. I really did it, a star is born. That's what I'm calling it. I think there might be a copyright on the phrase, a star is born. Owen, you've got to keep up this pace and just go as far as you can go. Become a real contest star. If you could have as much fun with contest spectaculars as me, I'd be happy as Slugma on a sunny day. You could become a massive star. I've got a good feeling about you. Well, she is quite the character, isn't she? But I think that's enough Lycia for one day. I'm already exhausted. Is that a Pokemon around here? Oh, it's just, okay. Tell me about Altaria. Hey, Altaria. Now, Altaria is cool. It's a dragon and flying type. And if you know anything about me, you know I love dragon type Pokemon. They're my favorite type. So. And we may or may not be training a dragon type later in this Let's Play, but I'm not going to tell you which one. You'll have to just wait and find out. If there is one. No promises. Alright, so we already talked to her. Well. Oh, and who is this person? Hi, you got a minute? Your costume suited you perfectly and created a matching costume for cosplay Pikachu. Oh, she gave me Pikachu. Alright, we have a Pikachu now. And it's a cosplay Pikachu. No. And she's making more costumes for it. How cool. Well, you know, what's cool about Pokemon is that everything is like optional, or most things are optional, except kind of like the base game stuff. So it's, even though some of this stuff isn't my cup of tea, like I'm not going to dress as my Pikachu in different outfits and, you know, not my thing. I'm glad it's in the game still because some people really enjoy that. And hey, if it helps more people enjoy Pokemon and get into Pokemon, especially like kids at a younger age, then, you know, that's great. Level 20, wow, that's almost like overpowered. There's some pretty good moves too. So I guess if, you know, if we end up having all of our other Pokemon faint, then we might actually be able to do something with this Pikachu here. Although it will eventually get out leveled, so I'm not too worried about it. Meteor Mash. That's a move that actually is kind of Metagross' signature attack. I think it was the only Pokemon that could learn it. Maybe Metagross and Clefairy or Clefable in the original Generation 3 games. So I definitely want to teach it to Slate one day, but I guess in the meantime, we will have it here on Pikachu. It had knows really good moves. A little bit jealous there. Now I wonder, is that Pikachu like set up for a certain contest in particular? I do like how they don't give it to you until you've already done one contest though, so it encourages to use your Pokemon. Oh, so he's clearly set for cool mode. I wonder if the I bet there's a different outfit based on every contest of the five, and whichever one you have maybe gives it different moves even. I don't know if that's how it would work, but since I did a cool contest, clearly it's based on that, I guess. Anyway, so I guess that did take up the whole episode. So if you have fast forwarded through this, then sorry for sorry for not just saying skip the whole episode. But I wasn't sure if I would be able to fill up a whole episode or not. But I guess I did enough talking and enough Pokeblock giving, and here we are. So all right, I'll probably do maybe one more episode. I can't spend all day on this, but I am having fun, and the nice thing about starting so early in the day is that I have plenty more time. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this. When we come back, we will head north to Marvel City and maybe encounter Team Aqua again and make our way one step closer to the next gym battle. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for episode number, I want to say 13.